It's your boy RePPiN MiLLionS. Welcome back to another video. Today I'm here to talk to you about the Wii and Wii-U era. I'm doing a combination of the two because it makes it easier to compress the two than just kind of just sling them back and forward, you know. And then tomorrow I'm going to talk about handhelds, and I also have a special video coming y'all. So here we go. Starting off with the Wii. Why was the Wii so successful, and why was it probably one of the best eras Nintendo had in a while and up until till now? Because it introduced motion controls. Not many companies were doing it. Not many other people thought to even utilize it. So Nintendo opening that window to actually take the time to do that was a smart idea. They had plenty of games that utilized it very well. They had Dragon Ball Z, Tenkaichi 2 and 3. Probably wasn't the best. I'm not gonna lie, the motion controls wasn't the best for some games, but the way it was implied was understandable, easy to use, and I mean it was user friendly. Everybody and their mama got it because they wanted to try it, but it was, like I said, it was user friendly. Everybody could use it. Even if you're an old lady, you would understand it. You weren't sitting there, what is this, boy? What do I do with it? You'd be like, oh, okay, let me see that. Oh, okay. Look at me balling. What do they call it? Sports of the Wii. Even though you know it's called Wii Sports. But more or less, the game console wasn't as powerful as the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 of its time, but the motion controls gimmick worked. Everybody wanted it. It sold in millions. Now that I think about it, it sold over 1 million units in combination at the time for the Xbox 360 and PlayStation 3 combined. That still wasn't even on par. So that's pretty crazy, yo. And not to mention the games. It had Resident Evil. It had Resident Evil 4 and the Umbrella Chronicles, which was actually the on-rail shooter, and they actually had another one. Then they actually had they had Red Steel, which was, I heard, a pretty good game. I never got to play it, but I heard it was a pretty damn good game. And then of course they had Xenoblade Chronicles, and then they also had Mortal Kombat Armageddon, which was really fun. They had Mario Kart 8, Mario Party, all the Mario games you could think of, and the Super Slugger and the Soccer again, and many more. They even had Manhunt and Bully. So I mean, the games that were on there, even Call of Duty, hell, they may not have had like Battlefield, you know what I mean, or Saints Row and all that at the time being, but I mean the games on there were fine. They didn't look the best, but they were fine. Nobody cared about graphics enough back then, so it was relevant. Yeah, people got into the whole graphics bit, but I mean, the whole fact that everything was motion controls, everybody was like, okay, I want that one. Forget them graphics for a minute. I want to play this because this is fun. And it was more or less meant for family fun anyways. And friends, gathering situations. Like if you were to go to a party or something, everybody's bored, you whip out the Wii, and everybody's like, yeah, let me get on that. And everybody's playing Wii bowling, Wii boxing, Wii golfing, I almost said Wii basketball, Wii baseball, you know, Wii tennis, you name it, right? They even had Wii fitness for those looking to lose that extra few pounds. Speaking to the moms out there, no offense, but most of the moms got that joint. Just saying. But now, moving on to the next, the Wii U. That was supposed to be the next iteration of the Wii. Nintendo at the time being, when that joint dropped in 2012, because the Wii dropped in 2007, so it was about about 5 years, right? Here's the thing that was so crazy, right? When they first introduced this bad boy, they made it seem like it was just an add-on, and everybody knows that. It looked like an add-on for the Wii. It's just, if you got this tablet and plugged a couple of cables in, made your games in HD, and everybody's like, oh, okay, I can live with that, you know what I mean? But no, it was a whole new console. Nobody knew about it except a handful of Nintendo fans, and even I was a Nintendo fan. It totally went over my head, because at the time being, I was like, what are you doing, Nintendo? What is this? Okay, it's an add-on. I can't get that. I can't get that right now. Maybe some other time. It was like a little expensive for an add-on, $300. Jesus, right? When really it was a whole new console. So it had a steady lineup. Had Mass Effect 3. It had Need for Speed, Most Wanted, I believe. It had Most Wanted U. It had Zombie U. Also had Assassin's Creed, and as well as the new Super Mario Brothers U. But that wasn't good enough because people didn't know about it. And then since the sales weren't so well for it, after that first year, that first fiscal year, the first fiscal few months, AAA developers said, "Nah, man, I ain't backing out. Nah, I'm not messing with this joint. I'm not messing with it. I'm not messing with it." Because I got my Wii U in 2013. I got it with Zelda Wind Waker HD, which all of a sudden you look up, as soon as I get it, that's when I start hearing all this even more bad news that AAA titles were not coming no more, and developer EA backed down, Warner Brothers backed down, Capcom backed down, Bethesda, they weren't even on the bandwagon. Rockstar was just like, man, we might make a game. Not saying we're not. Maybe if they make another console, but we might make one on there. They didn't say yes or no, which they didn't, of course, but would not say it's not too late for the Nintendo Switch. Just saying. But more or less, despite it was a flop, the Wii U actually had some great games. I liked playing Mass Effect on there. I liked playing Dark Souls. I forgot to mention, not Dark Souls, Darksiders 2. Darksiders 2 on there. I enjoyed playing Batman Arkham Origins. I enjoyed playing Splatoon. I enjoyed playing Super Mario Brothers and Super Smash Brothers and Super Mario 3D Land, Mario Kart 8, and Bayonetta 1 and 2, baby. And Monster Hunter 3 Ultimate. Despite it didn't probably have the best amount of games and it didn't present itself the way that they thought it was going to be presented to others, they just thought they would just slap you at the end of Wii and everybody would like it. But no, not everybody did like it. But then again, a lot of people didn't understand this how cool this console was. It was implying that we're supposed to use double screen gaming. Basically, you can have your options on the screen while you're still playing the game. That's simple. Because think about it. When we played most games nowadays, you had to do what? Right? You had to sit there, right? And you have to pause a game or hit the start